Hey everybody, it's Joe Steele here with Crypto in the House. It is Monday, August 29th. So it's gonna jump right in with some crypto as I usually do for the start. So first story I have here is Tether, which you might all recall, promised a lot of transparency, hired a firm in Italy to release, statements and basically be transparent, open up to, hey, here's our books. Basically, let's be as fully transparent as you can. Well, sounds like they're now delaying that timeline for their full financial audit. It says by next year, 2023, they will release attestations on a monthly basis. They are headquartered in the British Virgin Islands. Long been embroiled in controversy. This is according to the street for not fully revealing how financially backed it is. Questions surfaced about whether or not this coin can prove that it's got the one-to-one fiat to back it. So although they have pledged to disclose the reserves for more than 5 years, it has yet to deliver on that promise, obviously now pushing it into next year. And so far, they have failed to provide a full financial audit and only provide periodic attestations each quarter, which is only mandated by the New York State Attorney General's office. So that's obviously why they're being court ordered to do that. But they were slapped with a $18.5 million fine last year and prohibited them from operating in the state. So since last month, they did, again, as I mentioned, say they would hire that Italian firm to at least do this quarterly. And as we know, there are still 2 more quarters. So who knows? But the street does give credit, and Circle does provide these monthly attestations. So we will see whether Tether will become a little more transparent, a little more quickly as we had all expected. From here, I'm not sure if you've all seen that video going around with that lawyer claiming that he has all this, basic access to a lot of crypto firms, a lot of crypto companies, exchanges, you name it. Ava Labs came under scrutiny the most here because they were called out in this blog post, basically alleging that Ada had a secret pact with a law firm to sue competitors in exchange for AVAX tokens and equity. So basically, allegedly, these attorneys were hired to go and basically create phony lawsuits against company. And because they created these lawsuits, the companies would have to then, by law, provide information, open up some of their books, their inner, workings of their companies. This attorney is claiming that AVAX, Ava used that information to operate, accordingly. Who knows? You can watch the videos online. I did. But the CEO of Ava Labs came out and said, like, look, this is, conspiracy theory nonsense. Is his companies use, that they would never use this kind of information, never hire a firm to do this. But this lawyer is, claiming, hey, look, I think they said he made 1/3 the tokens of one of the co-founders of Ava Labs. So nothing if that's true, but this is all, allegations. So we have to take that as, innocent until proven guilty, but that is the news on that one. Here's his tweet just for reference to give you the whole context that he put out yesterday. Basically they're conspiracy theory nonsense. We would never engage in this unlawful, unethical, and plain wrong behavior in these self-serving videos, as well as the inflammatory article that followed. Their tech and team speak for themselves. Moving on to another story that was kind of, I guess gossip. Sam Bankman-Fried said FTX will not buy Huobi Global. Rumors earlier this month, I think it was Bloomberg, had mentioned that they would be acquiring them. He puts this out saying, like, look, just to be explicit, because a lot of people are saying this, no, we're not planning to acquire. They're, again from Decrypt, a popular exchange with, $624 million, 24-hour trading volume, according to CoinGecko. So one of the world's largest. Yes, and it was Bloomberg who mentioned that their founder was in talks to sell a majority stake in the crypto exchange, and that, Tron and Sam Bankman-Fried were among interested investors. So Sam put that to bed, and it's not happening. Moving on to some real estate. So here, this is a story that I saw on Realtor Magazine. Basically, this economist came out and said, hey, he's not, not well known. Lawrence Yun, who's the National Association of Realtors chief economist. Bleh. So basically he's saying as the 30-year mortgage loan rises, the average of that, the higher borrowing costs have triple the impact on monthly mortgage payments. So basically, because they hit 5.5 last week, Freddie Mac had reported, again, these things are back on the rise. They're nearly double what they were a year ago. We did see, your mortgage payment on the average U.S. home could have gone up about 80% had you bought it a year ago. The nation is witnessing a housing recession. Existing home sales plummeted 20% year over year last month. Contract signings dropped 20%. Significant pullback in new home market and sector. Sales in the sector were down 30% all last month, causing the home builder sentiment to slide for 8 straight months. Now, this is interesting here. Homes have not been unaffordable since 1989, according to NAR. Rising mortgage rates have made the home loans more expensive, adding to the cost of home ownership. The typical mortgage payment was nearly $2,000 in June, which was up 54% compared to that time a year ago. And basically, they're saying the higher mortgage rates to slow down economic growth. And we do know, Jerome Powell, the Fed in Jackson Hole last Friday basically was saying like, hey, everything's going to be suppressed till we get this inflation down. So home sales are continuing to decline, prices are moderating, consumer confidence is low, but there are still potential home buyers on the sidelines waiting to jump back in the market, and they are still making offers. I mean, honestly. And I'm ending here just with a little snapshot of the national average of mortgage rates, just to kind of put it in perspective. A 30-year fix was 5.5%. That's not nothing, but it was up 0.8% from last week's 5.13. Last year, 2.87. So 15-year fixed, 4.85, up again 0.8. Last year, 4.55. Last week, 4.55, and a year ago, 2.17. Then the 5-year hybrid ARM. I discussed ARMs yesterday on the show. I'm not sure if you watched it, but I did go into what an ARM is, why people are taking them now because of the interest rates, and how if you are looking, talk to your accountant, your realtor, your whoever helps you make financial decisions before you take an ARM, but just understand what they're about. The 5-year hybrid ARM averaged 4.3%, 6% with a 0.4% point, which dropped from the week prior's 4.39%. A year ago, the 5-year ARM is 2.42. So again, not nothing, but worth sharing. So with that, I do these shows every day, live, crypto and real estate news. If you like this video, please consider liking this video. Subscribe to my channel. Drop me some comments in the comment section. Let me know what you like, if you want to hear some more of this kind of thing. And this is, again, Crypto in the House, crypto and real estate. I like both. I think they both intersect a lot more than people know, and I think they will continue to complement each other indefinitely. So I hope you all have a great rest of your Monday, and I will see you all